Okay, guys, welcome back to my podcast, and we're having Adeline in my podcast. Wow, it's an honor, Adeline. I can talk with you. Maybe almost 7 months. We don't talk each other, and with your friends in Christian class. How are you now?
I'm very busy now because like the EAs are coming soon
What you eat?
because it's the IB exam for the NFDP is
Okay,
coming
okay,
first.
okay. How was your report card? Is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Mhm.
It's yeah, it's what I expect.
Okay, wow, it's interesting. And then maybe all of my viewers don't know you, and maybe you can tell about Parapcho in Christian class. Maybe you can give rate 1 to 10. Can you tell about that?
I think Parapko is my favorite Christian teacher.
Oh, really?
Like I enjoyed Parapko's class. It was very interesting discussions.
Okay, wow, it's interesting. What was topic did you remember in my class in Christian class?
We talked a lot about controversial topics in Christianity,
Mhm.
like what would happen if I like with LGBT or with
Mhm.
divorce, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Topics.
Wow,
Those are interesting. Yeah.
wow. It's an honor to know about that. Uh, and how do you feel, Evelyn, in this pandemic era? Almost 2 years and 3 years. Are you happy with this pandemic era?
Of course, I miss times when we're not in the pandemic, and I cannot wait to go back to living like
Mhm.
offline everything.
Mhm. Mhm.
But yeah, I think the pandemic, like I'm lucky that me and my family have all been healthy
Mhm.
and safe.
Mhm.
So I don't think I have that many things to complain about today.
Okay, wow, it's interesting. Adeline, I just want to make sure about your last name. Uh, I was just wondering about that when I was your Christian teacher. Is Solarman your family name?
Yes, it's my
Oh,
family.
family name, a Chinese family name or what?
My grandpa is
Mm,
was a citizen of China. He was in
mm,
China, and then in like World War II or something, he immigrated to Indonesia, and then he changed his name
mm, mm,
because he didn't have like an Indonesian name, so
mm,
it's
mm.
not a Chinese name.
Okay, okay, it's not the Chinese name. Okay, it's interesting. And then, by the way, uh, do you know that like in this world, all people felt so felt so keeping healthy and felt so to keep their mental health. And can you share with my viewer how to manage your mental health in this pandemic year as a student? Is it difficult or not to keep your mental health?
Yeah, I think
Mm-hmm.
me and many of my friends are struggling with
Mm-hmm.
mental health right now, especially
Mm-hmm.
in the pandemic and with like our stage in high school right now. But for me, I think everybody manages their mental health differently, but definitely you need to be very responsive to your needs and learn how to prioritize what is important to you in the long run
Mm-hmm.
and learn how to manage your anxiety and
Mm-hmm.
your stress.
Okay, how to manage it for specifically? Maybe you can share. We just read a book maybe to keep my our mental health or something. What can you share with us?
For me, I mean, it's like mm, to keep yourself from burning out, you need to do things that make you happy, right? For me,
Mm-hmm.
as an introvert and as like a homebody, I just like to sleep when I'm stressed or something. I just sleep or for me, I also like to read books. So like when I'm stressed, I stop thinking about whatever and just read books.
Okay. Stop thinking about everything. Okay. Ini menarik ya dulu. Adeline, in this pandemic era, maybe do you expect this pandemic era will be 2 years and maybe 3 years? Do you expect with that this pandemic
I
era?
mean, I think it will end soon.
Will happen in 2 years or 3 years. Did you expect with that?
Did I expect the pandemic to happen?
Yeah.
I didn't see the pandemic happening at all. Actually, I was very late. Like when everybody was already talking about COVID in like December 2019 or something. I still didn't know what it was. Kaya, until my friend mentioned it, gitu, I was so confused. I was like behind. Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't expect that.
So you didn't expect about this corona will come to Indonesia?
Oh no.
Okay. As a student, have you been back to your school in hybrid learning or not?
No, I haven't. Like my school is already open hybrid, but I chose not to go.
Okay. Why you don't choose to go hybrid learning?
Well, especially right now, I don't feel very comfortable with the COVID situation because it's getting worse. So I don't know how safe the other students are or the staff in school are. So I'm scared to risk like bringing it home to my family, like the virus, especially because we're always in contact with my grandma and she's already old, so it would be really risky. But aside from that, I'm also I think right now, for all IB students in grade 12, it's very stressful right now. And we have so much work. So for me to adapt going back to hybrid is going to be so stressful and like not good for my mental health. It's just like not good right
now. Okay, wow. This is interesting. Why are all grade 12 are stressed? They are not happy with their task maybe or what?
Oh no, it's because of the school. Memang the IBDP punya curriculum. Memang grade 12 is paling tough because we have so many like deadlines sama the final exam, the one that is famous for being so difficult. That's why.
So now do you have a plan to go to university? Or not?
Yeah. Sorry, my battery's low. But yeah, I have applied to several universities already. The deadline has passed for all of them, so I already applied.
Okay. Where do you choose? Japan or USA or Canada like your sister?
My sister is in the US, but I chose Canada.
Your sister is in US?
Yeah, but I did choose Canada though.
Okay, wow. What major do you choose in your university letter?
I chose business.
Business. Okay, wow. Do you interest with business?
Yeah, I'm really interested in business.
Well, maybe you can share why do you interest with business? All people don't like business because if you don't have a lot of money, you can do business or something like that. But why you choose business?
Actually, it's a funny story because I used to be one of the people who don't like business and make fun of people who take business because I thought that before choosing business, I had many options that I went through. I keep changing my choice for major, and all of them were very different from business. It was like in the science field and also like psychology or nursing or those kinds of things. It's very different from business, right? But I ended up realizing that I'm actually really good at business after I really thought about after I actually joined youthpreneurship and I was exposed more to the business world, and it when people ask me like what I want to do in the future as a job, I never really know. I never really knew what specific career that I wanted, but I just knew that I like to do something that can help other people, right? Like I want to make an impact in my community and stuff. That is why my past choices of major were all like psychology, nursing, where it's very obvious where you can help people with your job, right? But recently I realized that business is also actually something that helps a lot of people. Um, it's not just making money, but it's like actually like um you make you make an impact in other people's lives through the products that you make and also with the influence that you have and everything. So it made me really interested in business and I found that my personality suited business as well.
Okay, wow, it's interesting. So you choose business to continue your study, yeah? Wow.
Yeah.
Uh, Adeline, as a student, can you still be grateful in this pandemic era? 3 years, maybe. Can you still be grateful in this situation? You cannot meet your friend, you cannot go to anywhere or something like that. Can you still be grateful in this pandemic?
I think I never stopped being grateful. I'd
Mm-hmm.
like to think that I didn't stop being grateful in the pandemic because
Mm-hmm.
I always like to think positively because even though we're all having such a difficult time in the pandemic and
Mm-hmm.
um, our student life and everything is so compromised in the pandemic, I try to think positively because there are things
Mm-hmm.
that we gain from the pandemic as well, and there are things that we can do to improve our circumstances in the pandemic. So I don't want to blame it on the pandemic. Like I could do something to make things better, you know.
Wow. Is it hard to be grateful in this pandemic year?
I
In
think
this
definitely
yeah.
I think definitely for everybody, the pandemic time is a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever there is a challenge and we are being tested, it's
Mm-hmm.
obviously harder to be
Mm-hmm.
grateful. But
Mm-hmm.
it's just something that you need to keep reminding yourself to be
Mm-hmm.
grateful all the time. And yeah, just like learn how to manage everything and you'll be grateful for yourself and for God for guiding you through all of this in the end because you will learn a lot from it.
Okay, wow, it's interesting. What do you prefer? Online school or offline school?
Offline school.
Why? Why do you choose offline school?
I think, of
Mm-hmm.
course, like it's different. The experience is different. I learn better on offline because I'm actually like physically communicating with the
Mm-hmm.
teachers, and it's just easier to express my opinions in class and ask questions and be really engaged and present in my classes compared to online. It's much easier to lose focus online as well. And being I don't like that I have to share my rest space, like my bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
um, and the space that I need to work as going to classes and stuff. I don't like mixing that. And I like that there's a school environment. I mean, in school, there's like a work environment, and at home, I have a place to rest. And that's a balance in life that we kind of lose in the pandemic.
Mm-hmm. Wow, it's interesting. Uh, Adeline, like, do you expect your university will be online, or you can go to Canada and go to offline?
I hope that
Mm-hmm.
I really hope that it's offline. And
Mm-hmm.
right now it is offline actually. So
Oh,
I
really?
will,
In Canada?
yeah, I will be going there. Yeah, almost
Okay.
like a
Wow, it's interesting. In Canada offline ya ternyata ya. Saya pikir masih online. In Japan, like Galfi, he is still online university, online learning, and he cannot go to Japan to go to
Mm,
offline learning. Wow, it's
yeah.
interesting. I just want to make sure, and I just want to know about what's your favorite subject?
What is my favorite subject?
Yeah.
For me, like it's hard to choose favorite subject because I feel like it's different every year. Like
Uh,
for me, my favorite subject depends on the teacher.
Depends
Like
on the
if the
teacher.
yeah, because if the teacher, it could be a really fun subject for me, but if the teacher doesn't teach it well, it becomes boring, right? Or something.
Yeah.
And the opposite, even if it's a difficult subject, if a teacher teaches it well, I will feel proud to be in the class.
So what subject do you like? Math?
You mean right now, like in grade
Right
12?
now in grade 12?
I think my favorite subject would be between business or English.
Oh, Christian class udah nggak lagi.
But religion class will always be one of my favorites as well. It's always
Uh,
fun to go to religion class.
okay, wow, it's interesting. Adeline, if your plan or you said that like you want to business, but if you are failed, do you have any plan about that?
Fail like in
Like
university.
in the university, business is hard ternyata gitu. Do you want to change the major?
If I wasn't very sure that I like business,
Mm-hmm.
I would say like I would change, but I feel like I'm very sure that I like business because I'm taking business in IB, right? So I kind of already have an experience of what it's like in university gitu. And
Mm-hmm.
stuff. I would try hard. I would work hard even if it's challenging for me in the beginning.
Okay. Wow. It's interesting, Adeline. Adeline, do you know that like uh, uh, in my class when I was your teacher, you are one of the diligent student. Uh, can you share with us about how to be a diligent student?
Uh, I
Because
think
you did all of my tasks in Christian class.
I think it boils down to everybody's mindset,
Uh,
right?
mhm,
For me, like school is important to me, and I know how important school is to my future, and
mhm,
I take it seriously because it's my responsibility. It's like currently my career is a student, you know what I mean?
mhm.
And also like aside from knowing how important school is to my education and to my future, like I also don't want to waste my parents' money. So I take everything seriously in school.
Okay. Wow, it's interesting. And then why you don't want to be a YouTuber or Telegram or something like that? So many students choose to be a YouTuber, but why you don't choose to be a YouTuber?
Like I
Or
mentioned
or
earlier,
gamer or gamers lah.
like I mentioned earlier, I'm an introvert, right? So I'm actually very shy in front of the camera. I don't speak well in front of the camera.
But
So I
you
could only
want
be
to be here in my podcast.
yeah. It's different. It's
It's
different.
different. Okay, wow, it's interesting. So now, do you always communicate with your sister, Adelia?
Yeah, I communicate. I still stay in contact with her.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like at least once a week, gitu.
Okay, I think she is very busy, right?
Yeah.
And stressful in USA.
Yeah, she says it's
Uh,
hard.
what major did she take? Apa majornya
Computer.
dia? Computer science?
Mm-mm.
Wow. Why you don't choose computer science like your sister?
I'm not interested in computer science.
Is it hard for you?
Yeah, it is. We have very different interests, me and my sister.
Okay, wow, it's interesting. So now, in grade 12, what's your plan? Maybe you can share your plan in
In
this
grade
grade
12.
12, yeah.
Right now, my only plan is to get through it, get through grade 12, just graduate quickly.
Graduate.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
have a countdown on my phone that tells me how many days left until graduation. So that's how excited I am to leave grade
Okay.
12.
Wow. So you will be graduate and then you will go to university and you will go to Canada. Are you ready for it? Like you should leave Indonesia and you should leave your family in Indonesia.
I used to be nervous about it,
Mm-hmm.
but like right now because I feel like like the IB right now is so stressful and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Going to college seems like a break, seems like so much better gitu. So I'm excited. Right now I just feel excited gitu.
Okay. So are you ready to live in Indonesia? To live in Indonesia and leave your family members?
I think so, because I'll be closer to my siblings there anyway.
Okay.
Brother is
Okay.
in Canada.
Okay. Wow, it's interesting, Adeline. Adeline, the last question maybe. I just want to know your hope in this 2022 because we already survived in 2020 and 2021. What's your hope in 2022?
Like for the world or just for me
Yeah,
gitu.
your the world or your for yourself or something like that. You can share your hope in this situation.
For the world, like
Mhm.
I hope they find some way to mitigate the pandemic somehow so that we could all go back to normal soon.
Mhm. Do
For
you
the
miss
world,
back? Do you miss back to normal?
yeah, I do. Definitely.
Okay, I do so. And then apa lagi?
For myself,
Hmm.
I hope that I just finish this IB thing quickly and I do it well
Okay.
without many stress.
So
Yeah.
have you ever been lazy to do your task in grade 12?
Of course, who isn't a leader? Very late.
Okay. Why are the students lazy to do the task? Kenapa
I
bisa?
think I think it's probably the same for adults juga. I mean, like
Hmm.
sometimes sometimes you're not in the mood to work and
Uh-huh.
you want to do something else. Like if there's a book that I want to read really bad, I cannot think about my work. I just want to read, like that.
Okay.
Something like that. You're distracted.
Okay. So, are you are you procrastinate also to do your task?
I really try not to procrastinate,
Mhm.
but sometimes I can't help it but procrastinate a bit.
Me too. I think it's hard to fight procrastinate in ourselves maybe apalagi kalau sudah tiduran or taking a phone or something like that. Yeah, we feel so lazy to do everything. Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. And then so, do you know that about Omicron already come to Indonesia? And are you scared about that?
I think I am more scared for my parents and my grandparents than I am for myself because I know like even if I get COVID, like I will survive because I'm still young and healthy, right? So I'm not that scared about it personally, but I'm scared for other people.
Mhm. Will you expect about this Omicron will make this country down? Will you expect about that or not?
I think definitely there will be a spike
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
for a while and it's going to be hard.
Mm-hmm. It's hard, and
But
we do PPKM level one,
yeah,
level two, or something like that.
yeah, pasti.
Yeah. Wow. It's
Hopefully we can go through it.
mm-hmm. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Adeline, thank you very much for coming in my podcast. I hope that in our conversation, all my viewers can take a point about our conversation. And I will upload today. And do you think I should be cut this video some our conversation? Is it okay?
Yeah, it's
That
okay.
okay, sir.
I don't have any opinion.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Adeline, and I will stop recording. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you, Pat. Have a good day.